All the way from 1920s when Iraq gained its independence from imperialism till today, this country has been struggling to find a viable system of governance that allows it to move away from the somber future it has created for itself. After the Second World War, as a result of the diminished British influence over the globe, many countries saw a surge in nationalism that still lingers to this day. The beginning of the Iraqi Intifada in 1948, parallel to the growing Pan-Arabism movements around the region, created an atmosphere that allowed educated military personnel to use populism in order to gain control. This phenomenon was further encouraged by the rise of Jamal Abdel Nasser into power in Egypt. These factors, followed by regional tensions, created the perfect opportunity for the populist military leader Abdul Karim Qasim to surge into power and stage a successful coup that overthrew and furthermore assassinated the Faisal II, the king of Iraq. Abdul Karim Qasim was successful into bringing Ba'ath Party into power, a minority Sunni group in a majority Shia population. But Qasim's terrible style of governance led to his death by other Ba'athi Party members using Ba'athi thugs that had grown distasteful of the administration and wanted him out. A man who had control over the Ba'athi thugs that were responsible in the killing of Qasim himself was a young rising figure in the Ba'ath Party called Saddam Hussein. After further tensions between the parties in the political spectrum of Iraq, Saddam Hussein became the minister of al-Baq's regime, and after solidifying his power, Saddam Hussein was able to force al-Baq to resign and proceeded to execute one of the bloodiest purges in history, resulting in the execution of half of Iraq's government and few high-ranking politicians.
After a solemn introduction, Saddam mounts the stage and stands at the podium. He announces that there are traitors among us and begins reading off a list of names.
بدن فاضل مؤيد عبد الله طالب صويرح اسماعيل النجار زهير يحيى مو زهير المريض زهير يحيى اللي بينكم.
Less than a year later, Saddam started a war with the new Islamic Republic of Iran that lasted a gruesome 8 years and saw unfathomable amount of atrocities and civilian casualties using chemical weaponry, which consequently led to the white peace without an inch of gained territory and two absolutely annihilated economies. Immediately after the 8-year war, Saddam Hussein found his grip on the power slipping, so he initiated the systematic genocide of Kurdish population using chemical warfare. Following the genocide, Saddam also invaded Kuwait, triggering the US response leading to the Gulf War. After all of the horror this man has caused, there are still people idolizing Saddam Hussein to this day. To them, I would say, you're a f***ing moron. This was an extremely oversimplified background to Saddam Hussein, just to provide some context. Alright, intermission over.